Dasha, hello.
Hello,
Hello, how are you today?
I'm fine, I'm good, and what about you?
I'm not so good. I had rather stressful day, but anyway, I'm trying to hold on. So every time when not in my best mood, my lessons always cheer me up. So I hope that today will be the same. Okay, so also maybe I caught a cold. So that's why it can be not so good, but I hope that everything will be okay. And my voice will be okay. Okay, so I see Vitaly and Evgeny. Vitaly, hello to you.
Hello,
Hello, how are you today?
thanks, I'm fine.
So how was your day?
Oh, it was a day off.
It was your day off, so it was rather good, I think. So what did you do? How did you spend your day off?
Mm, really nothing special. Went to gym
Mm-hmm.
and reading, watching,
Mm-hmm.
speaking English.
Okay, some usual stuff which people usually do in their free time. Yes, okay, I see.
Yes.
I see. Evgeny, what about you? How was your day?
It was pretty good. I finally
Mm-hmm.
there is no the weather is a bit better, not so hot.
Mm-hmm. Not so hot, yes. So
Yeah.
in our city it's not so hot also, so maybe the autumn is coming, that's why it is less it's not so hot, yes, so it's colder a bit. Okay, so today we are talking about jobs and professions. Yes, so we will have a little discussion at first about our jobs. Yes, so like our typical day at your current job. So what is it like? And then we will listen to one interesting dialogue about the job. So it will be a bit later, and if we have some time, we will do some interesting quizzes to repeat all the names of professions. Yes, so to revise them in our memory. Okay, so at first I want you to tell me to answer some questions about your job. Yeah, so Vitaly, what can you tell me about your job? So what do you actually do? So what are you doing for living? So.
Hmm. I'm engineer. I'm engineer,
Mm-hmm.
electronic, uh, electronic engineer,
Mm-hmm.
and our company specializes in security systems. It's different types, but especially controlling of radiation and X-ray secure system, access
Mm-hmm.
control system, many different equipment, but mainly it devices that you may see in airports, on borders, and customs. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
you see, but I know it's in Ukraine. There are also this kind
Mm-hmm.
of equipment.
Okay, so it sounds pretty interesting, but rather difficult. So, to your mind, is it difficult for you, or you're a
No,
good specialist
it's
in this?
not so difficult because I'm in this field more than 10 years. It's not
Mm-hmm.
difficult for me. But there are many difficulties in. Have to say I'm pretty tired from this job. I'd like
Mm-hmm.
to change. I'd
You want
like
to
to
change it?
find something new, but it's not so easy because when you getting stuck in this
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
profession, this job, I tried once. I have one opportunity to change,
Mm-hmm.
but I found it wasn't easy, and I returned to my old place.
Uh-huh. So, what job did you want to apply for? So, what job do you want to?
I don't know, maybe something with more intellectual, I have to say, with I try to do something in web programming, and I'd like to have this kind of job, but it's not easy to get this qualification. For me, I'm not so young, and I try, but it's not easy.
It took a lot of time, yes?
It took a lot of time, yes, and you have to do hard for this.
Okay, I see it, I see it. Okay, I see another student, Albina. Hello to you. Hello.
Yes, hi.
Hello.
Yes.
So I see you for the first time at my class. So what can you tell me about yourself? Where are you
Yes,
from?
yes, it's right. It is my first lesson in your group, maybe, I don't know. So I was listening the topic, the theme of topic, and I decided to take a part in the conversation because nowadays I prepare for IELTS, and I think the topic is very actual for me. So,
okay, yes, you are right. I'm glad that you have chosen this lesson.
I may tell about my profession a little bit. My occupation is a programmer. Yeah, I work in a software center in Tashkent. Yes. Well, nowadays we create some system which calls ERP system. It's enterprise resource planning. Yeah. There are 15 members in one team. Yeah, and I prefer my work because I can express my idea, maybe.
Yeah. So it's like creative job, yes. So you need to use your imagination, and so I see it rather interesting. But for you, is it interesting for you? So not interesting. Is it difficult for you? Do you find it difficult sometimes, maybe?
Yes, I think every work has your advantages and disadvantages, or maybe difficulties and something is benefits. Maybe, yeah, of course, but it's attractive for me, and the difficult is appealing for me.
Okay. So, and you just try to cope with them, yes. Okay, so and make it less difficult. I see. Okay, Dasha, what can you tell me about? Maybe you are not working right now, so you are a pupil. You're studying at school, but maybe you have already some ideas. So whom you wanted to be in future. So when you will graduate your school, then enter the university and graduate from it. So maybe you have already some thoughts of whom you really want to be in future. So what profession do you want to gain, to get?
I don't know what will be my next profession, my future profession, but I think it will be connect with English.
So, for example, what what it will be? Maybe teaching or interpreting? What?
I think I will work in English-speaking country.
So you want to live there, you want to move there, and you want to find some job? Okay, so maybe not, it doesn't relate to job, but it relates to place where you actually want to live. Yes, so you want to live somewhere where people speak English. Yes, but what about the plans for the future, so actual plans, like maybe you have already some thoughts about what specialty you wanna be into. So maybe some, I don't know, some hobbies which you have right now and you want to apply them in future in professional sphere, I mean.
I think it will be profession with some creative things.
So also where you need to use your imagination, yes?
Yes,
So to make
but
some...
I like make different things, my hand.
Your hands. Okay, yeah, so it's also rather interesting. Maybe you can give me some examples. What kind of professions can it be?
It very
Maybe designing clothes, or I don't know, designing the...
but now I really don't know.
Okay, maybe you will think of it and you will tell me about it a bit later. Okay, and now I want to greet another student. Tatiana, hello to you. Hello.
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
So what can you tell me about yourself? What about your plans for the future concerning your job, concerning your future profession? So if I'm not mistaken, you are a student, yes, and you are already gaining your profession. So?
My future profession is air traffic controller.
Yeah.
I chose this profession because it is very interesting profession. On the one
Why
hand,
do you find it interesting, by the way? Why do you find it interesting?
This profession is great because
Okay.
I love aviation. So, on the one hand, this profession is very stressful. Many people speak about it. On the one hand, this profession is well paid and responsible,
okay, but
stressful.
what, like you, okay, I see, but whom will you actually be when you graduate from your university? So what kind of job can you apply for? What kind of job? Like customs officer, or what it actually relates to, like your profession? So what options can you choose from? What options? Like customs officer, or what can it be?
I will be work in airport.
The airport, so like customs officer or what?
No, I will be work in tower, Vishka, tower.
Okay. And what are you going to do there? So what will be your responsibilities? It's a bit difficult even for me, but let's discuss it a bit. So
This profession consists of my responsibility is control aircraft.
Okay,
Control
I see.
movements aircraft. Движение воздушное.
Yeah, I see. So, isn't it difficult for you? So I thought that it's more like stuff for boys. So like boys I tend to do such things. So I don't know.
Usually the boys is a traffic controller, but the girl to become a traffic controller. Девушки тоже
can become,
есть.
yes. Okay, so they they can be. Okay, I see it. Okay, let us read now this other students, Dmitry and I can't spell this name. Okay, let us start with Dmitry at first. Dmitry, hello to you. Hello. So, is it your first time at my class?
Yes.
I haven't seen you before. Okay, so what can you tell me about yourself?
What exactly you want to know?
So what are you doing for living? So today's topic is jobs and professions. So we are talking about it. Yes. So what we're actually doing for living. So what about you? What is your job? What is your profession?
I am a manager and I sell professional cosmetics.
Professional cosmetics. Okay, so it's rather interesting. So how long have you been working in this sphere? Can you tell me how long?
I've been working about 1 year and 1.5 years.
So did you change your job? So what, maybe you had some previous job? No? So maybe. So here it's not a big period of time. So I think that you had some other job.
No, I was a surgeon.
Ah, a surgeon. Oh, it's a big change in career. Okay. So why did you decide to change your job, to change your career? So it's
different reasons. Many reasons. I moved town and country and so on. And I changed my job. And I became a medical representative. Then I deal.
Okay.
And I became a sales.
So you decided to work in the sphere of selling, yes, in the sphere of okay, marketing. Okay, I see. Okay, let us greet. So okay, now I can't spell this name. I'm sorry. So Alex, yes, am I right? Alex, is it your real name? Can you say something? So your microphone is turned off. Can you turn it on, please? It is in the setting, which is on the top of the screen. Alex, can you say something? Hello, so we could hear you. No, okay. I hope that he will return. Okay, I see it. I see. So everyone has told me a bit about his, her job, current job, or future job. Okay, so let us talk a bit about our actually working conditions. Yes. So, Albina, can you tell me how many days a week do you work? How many days a week do you work actually?
Yes, I work 6 days per a week.
6 days, so it's also pretty much time. Okay, so do you overwork sometimes?
Yes, I prefer to be at work more than I should because I'm not hurried to be at home. I live alone and nobody wake me at home. It means I can be no I can work if I want, and if I want to have rest, I may go at home.
So you may say that you actually enjoy your job, that's why you
Yes.
want to stay there as long as possible. Okay, I see it. Okay, Vitaly, what about you? How many days or hours do you work a week?
My job is connected with trips, so where I'm not in trip like just now, it's 5 days and 2 days of weekend like many people. But when I'm in the trip, it's also a Sunday and Saturday, and it's because there is no limitation for working time. Sometimes I overwork, but sometimes I have free time and I have abilities to spend my time like I want to go in some interesting places and to go on the seaside sometimes.
Okay, okay, I see it, I see it. So, don't you mind to overwork sometimes?
I don't mind if I feel it's if there is need, and if I feel it would be pleasant for results of job.
So, are you paid more when you overwork?
Not.
No. Okay, I see. Dmitry, what about you? So, what can you tell me about your schedule, working schedule? So, how many days or hours do you work?
I work 5 days a week.
Okay, okay, I see it. So, what about overworking?
Well, my должность.
What? Can you repeat, please?
Должность in English.
Должность? My position. Position,
My
yeah.
position, my position says I have to work and I have to have overwork. I have overwork every day about 2 or 3 hours.
Okay. So, are you paid more for your overworking time or not?
No, I'm
No.
head of department of and I have without ненормированный график.
So you may say ну, гибкий у нас будет как flexible. You may say like inflexible schedule.
Well, maybe flexible.
Inflexible, yes. So when you don't have enough free time, and you don't, sometimes you can't offer yourself some free hours, and you have to work and work. Okay, okay, I see it. Okay. So let us move further. So some questions before we move to our listening and reading part of this lesson. So what about people you actually work with? Can you tell me about your co-workers? Yes, or colleagues. So we may call them colleagues or co-workers. So Albina, what can you tell me about your co-workers? So are you in friendly relationships or just in business one? So
speaking of my my team, I may say we get on well together. Yeah, because we have the common aim to create one big project. It means we should communicate. We should simple have a talk about what we will do. But I can't say I may talk about my secret. No, I don't need it because maybe if I will feel badly myself, I may tell why the reason. I may say, but in generally, I have my soulmate which I can.
Who I can, yes, who I can talk to, you may say.
Yeah, who I can share my my private things. So yes, so the relation with my colleagues and me, like not business. No, it's not business bond. It maybe it's a work atmosphere.
So working atmosphere. So like
working.
Okay, I see it. So do you spend your free time with them after work? Maybe you go somewhere.
Yes, sometimes my colleagues.
Colleagues only. Yes, colleagues.
Colleagues.
Colleague. Yeah, colleague. It will be pronounced this way. Colleague.
Okay, my colleague prefer to ride bicycle in the town.
Okay.
Yes, and we sometimes can take a tour of town. It means we rent the bicycles and bikes, and we can take some. We may not bike rides.
Right.
Sometimes in a month maybe, and moreover, we may go to tennis court. It's not tennis court. It means table tennis houses.
Yeah, maybe it's настольный, maybe small.
Ping-pong.
Ping-pong.
Yes, that's right. Ping-pong. Yeah, and we went in mountain last week, not last week, last month. In June. Yeah, and it was amazing. Yeah.
So you may say you have the common interests with your colleagues, so it's rather good because.
Yes, yes, we have more. No, we have more in common, да?
Yes, we have very much in common, you may say. Very much in common. Yes, we have common interests. Yes, we have a lot in common, you may say. Yes. Okay, okay, I see it. Okay. Okay, so maybe some questions about so to ask our girls. Yes, Dasha. What about you? Maybe you're not working right now, but maybe you had some, I don't know, part-time jobs. Some maybe jobs which actually you maybe applied for in summer when you had enough free time. I don't know, maybe you worked as shop assistants or some other, I don't know, salt ice cream or something like that. So, did you have some part-time jobs?
No, I don't work. I don't work in my free time in summer or in next days or month. But I like doing different things and enjoy it.
So, do you want to try? Do you want to try to have a job? To apply for a job?
Maybe in different area I will make ice cream and
will make or sell it?
Yes.
Okay, okay, maybe make and sell, so it's also rather interesting kind of job. Okay, so Tatiana, what about you? What can you tell me? Did you have some part-time jobs?
I works waitress.
Work as a waitress, yeah?
Waitress in my free time because I like.
You are still working as a waitress, or you worked?
I worked.
You worked. Okay, you worked as a waitress. So did you like it? So what do you think about this job? Was it difficult for you?
This job is very difficult because the people is very different.
Yes, are very different.
Different. So I work in prestigious cafe.
Престижная, you mean?
Ну да.
You may say in rather expensive or luxurious.
Expensive. This cafe is very expensive, so the people is вредные.
Spoiled, you may say. Yes, people spoiled. Okay, so okay, I see it. I see. Okay, Vitaly, what can you tell me? So, different questions, yes, as we have people of different ages. So again, returning to the question about colleagues and co-workers. So what can you tell me about colleagues and your co-workers? So are you in friendly relationship with them or not?
I have to say that we have rather young team, so mainly the main part of my co-workers are younger than me, and I am, as a senior engineer, have to teach them some different things, and it's not easy, I have to say, because people who came at our company are from different places and have different interests. So when you are older than they,
Then they are.
they're always trying to check you. So
check in your.
You always have to be alert.
So check in how you are good at your job, or like what
yes,
skills
in job and
do you
in
have,
life and in your skills. Our team is not so friendly, but we have to do our generous so when we get in any aim, we can collect our forces and we can get this job. We can get the result.
Okay, so you have this team mind, yes. So like this team spirit. So at your work.
Yes.
It's rather important. It's rather important when actually it works. So you are like you are persuading the whole one aim, and you are working with your colleagues. So like yes, you have this team spirit. So sometimes
yes,
it can be so. Yes, sometimes people have some problems with their colleagues in this sphere. Let me see. So okay. So what about Dmitry? Dmitry, what can you tell me about your? Do you have also some colleagues? Yes. So what about your like? Do you have this?
Well, I don't know what I can say about my colleagues. So I'm a boss, and they are my
employees.
Employees and
employees.
Oh,
okay. I see.
Well, we have to work, and we have common aim, and we have to get to this aim, and that's all.
So, what about you? Do you have some business partners? You share your business?
Well, I have no business partners. I have my boss. I have my boss, and he is in the another town, city.
Okay. So you have like different companies and different, not different companies, like the filials, yes, of your company.
Yes, I have head office, and I'm in filial, yeah.
So what about like your employees? So are you in friendly relationship or not, or just business? So it doesn't go beyond business relationship.
Actually, we have a friendship relationship. Friendly relationship, and we try to help each other, and we always try to поддерживать.
To support.
To support.
Encourage.
Yes, encourage. It's more like как вдохновлять, да, вдохновлять.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I see.
Inspire.
Inspire, yeah, so it also will be. Okay, good.
Or maybe it gives me a second one.
Okay. So I see another student. Yeah. Okay. What are these sounds? See. Okay, they're not so good, and they actually prevents us from conducting this lesson. Diana, hello to you. Hello. Can you say something?
Hello.
Hello.
Это не Диана.
Who are you actually?
My name is Damir. I am from Kazakhstan.
I see. Diane, okay. So can you make yours? I don't know, maybe in some settings. So make your microphone a bit less loud. So okay. Okay. Left. Okay. Okay. So I see you. I see what you have said me. So it was rather interesting to find out more about your job. Okay, so now I offer you to move to the next part of our lesson. So it will relate to the listening, listening and reading part. So now I will send you the link to the file which I prepared for you. So the topic, so now you are to do two things at one time. So at first open the material. So open the material, open the file. Okay. Have you opened the file?
Yes.
Yes.
So okay. So you can see on the top of the page, you can see the dialogue. Yes. So now we are going to listen to this dialogue, and your task is to listen and to read it at once. Yes, so we could train our listening and reading skills at one time. Yes, at once. And then you can see several questions according to this dialogue and according to our common questions, which we will discuss after we will listen to this dialogue. Okay, so now I will turn it on. So try to listen attentively, and we will listen and read it once, and then we will discuss. Okay, so get ready. I will just turn it on. Okay, just wait a minute, please. Okay. One second. Okay, so I will make it louder for you. Okay, so listen.
So what was your worst job? I think my worst job, the place where I worked wasn't that bad, but my boss was terrible. So that would be the reasoning for a worst job, is when your boss is terrible to you? I think so. He just would stand over us all the time and watch everything that we did, waiting for us to make a mistake. It was pretty bad. So what if the salary was higher? Would you have lasted longer there? I think sometimes you can decide to focus your attention on something like, at least I'm making a really good salary, or at least this will be really good for my career. But sometimes if there's someone that just makes your life miserable, I think you can't stay around for that long, for me at least. No, and I think the coworkers are the same way. If you don't like your coworkers, you can make your job really difficult. I think that will ultimately make you feel like you don't like the job, which is a way worse job. And you're not gonna perform well at your job if you are having a bad time. Yeah, I agree with that. What about you, Dale? What was your worst job? I'm trying to think. I don't think I've had a bad boss, and I've never had a bad client. I think that the worst is really painfully being at somewhere you don't want to be, but you have to pay the bills. I've just never been in that situation. Well, congratulations.
Okay. So was it clear for you enough? So did you understand what they were talking about?
I have not heard it's clear. I don't know why. Maybe it's I don't know why it's the sound is not loud.
The sound was not too loud. Yes, maybe,
Yeah.
because I made it as loud as possible, but unfortunately, maybe the quality, the original quality of the sound is not so good. Okay, but, so Vitaly, Dmitry, and girls, the rest of the students. So what about you? So the same thing. You didn't hear it too well.
I heard everything.
Everything. So
Yes.
Vitaly, was it clear for you?
Yes,
Yes,
clear.
okay.
I heard everything, but some промежутки какие-то.
Okay, but with the gaps, yes, with the gaps. Okay,
Yes.
so you read and listened, as I said you, yes, so read and listened at once. Okay, so maybe someone tried to just listen to it without reading. Did anybody try to listen, just to listen to it? Maybe let us try just to listen without reading it once more. Do you want to listen it maybe without reading? Or just to put it away and try to listen?
Let's do it.
To focus our attention on listening. Yes, okay, so let us try. And then we will discuss, we will use our dialogue, yes, which is given in the material. So, okay, once more, just listen without reading, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So one second, please. Okay. Listen one more time.
So what was your worst job? I think my worst job, the place where I worked wasn't that bad, but my boss was terrible. So that would be the reasoning for a worst job, is when your boss is terrible to you? I think so. He just would stand over us all the time and watch everything that we did, waiting for us to make a mistake. It was pretty bad. So what if the salary was higher? Would you have lasted longer there? I think sometimes you can decide to focus your attention on something like, at least I'm making a really good salary, or at least this will be really good for my career. But sometimes if there's someone that just makes your life miserable, I think you can't stay around for that long. For me, at least. No, and I think the coworkers are the same way. If you don't like your coworkers, you can make your job really difficult. And I think that will ultimately make you feel like you don't like the job, which makes it into a worse job. And you're not gonna perform well at your job if you are having a bad time. Yeah, I agree with that. What about you, Dal? What was your worst job? I'm trying to think. I don't think I've had a bad boss. I've never had a bad client. I think that the worst is to really be painfully being at somewhere you don't want to be, but you have to pay the bills. I've just never been in that situation. Well, congratulations.
Okay. Albina, what about now? Was it maybe more clear right now or not?
It was the same, but from 3 questions I tried to understood. Maybe is it my features of listening? I don't know. Or my computer.
Okay. So a little bit everybody can have some problems. Maybe the sound is not so clear, is not so good, but anyway. Okay, so we listen to the dialogue. Yes, you have you have it in the material, so already typed. Okay, so you can see the questions below. So the first question, yes. So what Sarah didn't like about her job? Dmitry, what can you tell me? What Sarah actually didn't like about her job?
He didn't like her boss.
So her boss. So what did he do? So what was irritating? Vitaly, can you tell me what was irritating? So she didn't like about.
She told that her boss was terrible. he stand over all the time and watched everything that she did, waiting for mistake. It was pretty bad for her opinion.
Okay, yeah. So, to your opinion, is it so good to?
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. I hate this kind of situation. When somebody
So
is
you had
looking
such
at
kind of situation.
yes,
Okay.
I hate.
So did you quit your job, or you tried to solve this problem? Maybe you spoke to your boss.
I'm trying to solve. I'm trying to quit this person who's looking at me.
But he was your boss, no, or not?
I always work not next to my boss. I'm trying not to work next to my boss.
Okay, I see it. Okay, okay. So, Albina, what is the reason to her mind to leave the job, even if the salary is good? So, they talked about it, yes. So, what is the reason to her mind, like the main reason to leave the job? So
because her boss always take control what she does at work, watching everything she said. She said.
Okay, so yes, maybe someone can add what she said about the conditions. So what, like the main reason for her to leave the job, no matter what, no matter how money are good, yes, so how good money she makes, so what is what makes this job so bad? Tatiana, maybe you can tell me, like the general thought which she expressed. What is the main reason to leave the job? So what is the main reason to Sarah's mind to leave the job?
Do mistake, or he points the mistake, maybe?
Yes, she talked about boss. Yes, she talked about boss, but then she summed up a bit. Yes, she summed up and said that I don't want to work at the place where... What?
If there is someone that makes her life miserable.
Yes. So
what means miserable?
What, miserable? Okay, miserable. Maybe someone can explain. Dasha, maybe you can explain. Tatiana, what does it mean, miserable? Do you know this word?
I can.
Okay, try.
On Russian?
No, in English. Try in English. So.
Miserable is the least and very little or small or maybe bad.
Bad. Okay, maybe someone will be preciser at this point. Dmitry, maybe can you give me your ideas about...
Terrible.
Terrible.
Full of misery.
Maybe poor.
More words. Albina, what about you? Can you give me your synonym to this word?
I don't have the idea.
It's the opposite side of happiness. Misery.
Happiness, yes. And here we can make adjective. Unhappy. Yes, so unhappy. Okay, yes. So she said, yes, so she can't be at the job where people actually so irritating, so annoying, and make her life miserable. Yes, so anyway, so no matter what salary is, so what salary, how good is it? Okay, what about Dale? What another reason to his mind to leave the job? Dmitry, can you tell me?
Co-workers.
Yes. Co-workers?
He thinks that co-workers maybe can be a reason to leave the job.
Can you agree with him? Can you agree with him?
Well, I'm not agree.
So you think that people can work in such conditions, even if they are not in good relationship with their co-workers? Yeah?
Well, there is very many ways to solve this problem.
So many ways to solve this problem. So what?
Many ways to solve this problem.
For example, for instance, how can you, if you were at his place, so what would you do? What would you do? I'm sorry, what would you do?
You can ask your boss to change your place in you can ask your boss to change your table, your place in the
maybe like to transfer, yes, like to transfer maybe in some other department or
other department, other project.
Other job.
Okay, Vitaly, can you agree with Dale, or you agree more with Dmitry? So
I can agree. Sometimes you are in such kind of situation that you cannot change, and your boss can't understand you what you want, because your boss have another tasks. So it isn't interesting what your opinion about your relationship with coworkers.
So would it be enough reason for you to change your job if you had such a bad relationship with the co-workers?
I don't know. Luckily, I wasn't in such situation. So I don't know, but I can understand this person.
Okay. But if we are talking about like teamwork, yes, like teamwork, so when people actually need to have this collective mind, so they have to think about an idea, yes, so to make something up together. And you are in such surroundings, in surroundings of people who are annoying and you can't stand them. So will you keep on working with these people, or will you change your team, maybe, or even
I
work?
try to do anything I can to work with them, but if it wouldn't be possible, I try to change. But till this time, I haven't had this situation.
Okay, so I hope you wouldn't have it in future. Okay.
Yes, I hope so.
Okay, so what about the next? Yes, the next part. So the last part. Dasha, can you tell me, did Dale have the worst job in his life? So did he say something about the worst job in his life? So did he actually have it, Dasha?
No, Dale didn't have the worst job, and he thought that he had never had a bad boss, and she thought that the worst job is then one second.
Okay, maybe another.
That Sarah's work isn't the worst job, and he thought that her job is good, and the bad boss is
it's not so
yes.
important reason to leave the job. Yes, so you can. Okay. Tatiana, what about you? So, can you tell me? So, what kind of job, to his mind, can be named as worst one? Can you tell me what he said about the things which he wouldn't stand at any job? Can you see it? So he said, yes, after, right after the discussion, yes, about Sarah's problems at her job, yes, so she asked him about his worst job, yes, and he said that he didn't actually have such problems as she have, yes, as she has, I'm sorry, but he said something about the condition, yes, like the reason which he can leave his job for, like the main reason. So what was the reason which was mentioned in the dialogue?
I don't know.
Maybe someone can tell me. Dmitry, what about you? Can you find it in dialogue? So he mentioned it, yes. So to his mind, the worst job is when.
He thinks that the worst job is to be in that place that you don't want to be, but you have to.
But you have to, yes, you have to just to pay your bills. Okay. So, Tanya, what about you? Can you tell me if you can you agree with Dale at this point? So, can you stay at the place you really hate? So, like to work at the place you really hate, but you will you keep on working at this place, or you will change this job?
I change this job because the person must
have to, yes, or must
have to have a good boss, a good client.
Okay, but even if you like have if like he has mentioned it, yes, so you have to pay the bills, and you don't have another job, yes, another job you can apply for, but you have to pay the bills, you have to earn your money for living, so will you stay at this job? Or you will change it? You will change it.
I will change it.
Okay. So, what about the rest of the questions? Yes, which we have left here. So, maybe it will be more appropriate to ask the guys. Yes. So, what about Dmitry and Vitaly? Yes, let us start with Vitaly. What is the worst job you have ever had? So, did you have some really bad jobs, maybe with the same conditions which were mentioned in the dialogue?
Yes, I had one job when I was younger. It was my first job after I graduated university. It was difficult to find something real, and I have to work at mill factory or мельница.
Okay. Rather into the also.
So it was just a type of conveyor. It was real difficult. You have to work at night shifts. And,
so it was physically, yes.
It was physically difficult, but I have to pay the bills. So
okay, you accepted this
yeah, I accept this situation. Yes.
So to pay the bills. Okay. Okay, I see it. Dmitry, what about you? Did you have some really bad jobs you had to work at just to pay the bills, or you didn't have such?
I don't know. I had one job that I don't like, but I was in this job about 2 months. What made it so bad? well, I didn't know how to get the aim, how to get the result, and I had not result. I had no money, I had not the result, and I didn't like this job, and I leave this job.
So because you didn't make good money, yes, enough money.
I didn't get a result, and so I didn't have money. Well, I wanted to get a result.
Yes. Okay. Okay. And the last question, Dasha. What about you? So, if you were at Dale's place, maybe not Dale's place, Sarah's place. So, if you were at Sarah's place, so you are working at the place you really hate. So, you can't stand some people, or the conditions are not very good, but you are making good money. Yes, so you are making good money, which allow you to pay your bills. But the conditions are awful. Yes, they are difficult. So, will you stay at this job or will you change it? Tatiana said that she will change this job. What about you?
Yes, I will change this job, but if this job will bring me happy, if this
will make me happy, yes, if this job but not maybe will, because we used it without will. Yes, if this job makes me happy.
But if in this job will be bad boss, I will stay in this job.
Okay, working with awful, annoying boss, but anyway you will stay if the money are good, yeah?
Yes, and because each job bring me happy.
No, but the question was a bit different, so you understood it in another way. So I said that the conditions, yes, so your job is really awful. It is very, very bad. But you have to pay bills, you have to pay them, you have to live something, like you have to earn some money for living. So will you stay at this job because you have to earn some money, or you will change it to another job where maybe you will earn less money, yes, but you will enjoy it?
I think I will change this job because it will very bad.
It is okay.
It is very bad and very bad boss. I will change.
Okay. So if the boss is bad, I will. Okay, I see it. Okay. So we have some different opinions. Yes, according to the job. So according to such situation when the conditions are not good. So maybe it depends. It depends on situations. It depends on conditions which we have to work in. Yes. Okay. So anyway, I think that this lesson was rather interesting. So I found out different points of view according to the job. Yes, I found out more about your profession, your aims. Yes, so your responsibilities at your job. Okay, so thank you for this information. Thank you for this lesson. Okay, I invite you all for my next lesson. It will be this Friday at the same time. So you can join me at my next lesson. I'm waiting for you. Goodbye. Goodbye to you all.
Bye.
Bye.
You're welcome. Okay, goodbye.
See you.
Goodbye.